Hey, Jimmy from Jimmy's Rebuilders again. I got three more good ones for you here. Well, I think they're good ones. Anyway, I don't know if you're going to rebuild any of these cars or not. Maybe one of them, but I don't know. This '58 Chevrolet's got a awful lot of damage on this thing, in a bad spot here. I don't know. I don't know if the body's sprung, or I don't know if this is really worth fixing or just used for parts. But I guess y'all decide on that. I guess, but it's just got a lot of damage on this passenger side here. It's just well, I don't know. It's just you can tell it looks like the whole body might be sprung or twisted or something here. That's why I hate about cars hitting the side. You mess the body up sometimes. It's kind of hard, but you can see this thing got a. I mean, it got hit. But that's a hard hit when you bid a '58 Chevrolet like that. But somebody's spent an awful lot of money on this thing though. But the interior of this thing is just beautiful. It's hard to imagine they used to make cars that look this nice on the inside, because this looks like a factory replacement seat covers in this thing. But man, but look at the damage on that thing. Wow, that's a lot. I don't know if you fix this thing, but it is repairable. It depends on if it's worth it or not. But look at this dash. I like the dash. But look at those seats in here. That's just beautiful. They did such a wonderful job on these interiors back then. I wish they did more stuff like that now, but they don't. But there's your serial number. I don't know if you can even read that thing or not, but there it is. But you can see this thing. Look, the door doesn't fit right, and the fender doesn't fit right. So I don't know if this thing is twisted or what. But anyway, car looks pretty good though. But man, this thing's got an LS swap in it. That's one thing with it. Might be worth fixing here. Somebody spent a lot of money on this thing. I bet this thing ran pretty good when it was going. You could probably get in and just drive this thing now, but there's your miles on it. I don't think that's right, but anyway, there it is. But this back end looks pretty cool. It looks good back here. I like the antennas on here look nice. Not a big fan of the tail lights, but they're kind of cool though. I mean, that's not something I'd do, but anyway. But there's another picture of the motor here. It looks like they did a good job looking at it from just looking at the thing here. It fits in there pretty good. Got a nice radiator and stuff in there. Here's around here. Anyway, but here we go. There's all your information on this thing here. Located in Los Angeles here. I don't think this thing's got an awful lot of time on it, but anyway. This next car is a '71 Malibu convertible. I don't know what to say about this car. It's almost like that other. It's got hit right in the side, but it's got a lot of damage on this thing. I don't know if this is really it's fixable, but I don't know if it's worth fixing. But I guess it's up to whoever buys this thing what they need it for. But if it's me, I'd go ahead and fix it. But it's being a convertible and it's a '71 Malibu, I probably would. But if somebody spent a lot of money on this thing, getting it going here. This thing. Yeah, it's got a lot of damage right there in a bad spot there. But I guess you could pull that out. I've seen my dad do that several times, but they're hard to do sometimes. He didn't have these frame machines like they got now, though. But the interior of this thing looks pretty nice on here. It's got the Malibu dashboard in it, I believe, if I remember right. But it's got hit right there in the cowl, right there on the hinge plate there. I don't know. That's a lot right there. That's a lot of damage there, and it looked like the windshield's busted. Top of there's the old Malibu dashboard. So this is a Malibu. I don't know what's wrong with the top of the dash there, but doesn't have the gauge. I'd probably try to put a gauge package dash in this thing, but seats look pretty good. There's your VIN number, which I'm probably gonna say Malibu. I don't know if it makes a difference, but anyway. But this thing, it says 454 in there. It fits in there pretty good. Look at all the room you got in these things. And that's the thing about these cars back then. Had a lot of room to work on them. And there's your red keys go with it. And let's see. There's more. Look at the front of this thing. I wish it hadn't damage. The hood might be okay. I don't know. It could have some damage on it. I couldn't tell from looking at it. It's got, it's going to need some front end parts on there. This side doesn't look too awful bad, except for the damage on the front there. Not a big fan of the wheels, but that's a personal thing there. But there's your mileage on there. I don't know if the mileage is right on there, but anyway, there's the back end on this thing. Those are factory type stripes on there. I remember General Motors used to give you when you a stencil, you can paint them on there. But anyway, there you are, 71 Malibu. There's your VIN number. And let's see, Dream Rides. So this is a insurance auto auctions car, but I don't know where Dream Rides, where that is there. But I guess you can look it up and find out from the website there. You just get on there and there's your stock. But here's another 71 Malibu. This is a theft recovery, best I can tell. They stole a lot of stuff off this car. You can almost combine that previous car and this car together and make one pretty nice car. Looks like they took a lot of the front end part. The body looks pretty good. It looked like they took a lot of the front end parts off this thing, and not a big fan of the stripes on there, but that's a personal thing. So anyway, the stripes. Body just looks good on this thing. It says SS, so I don't think this is an SS. I just have a feeling it's not. But like I say, it looks pretty good. It looks like they lowered this thing, and they just not much to say about it. It just looks pretty good. But they took everything out of all the seats out of this thing, a whole lot of the interior out of it, and left the door panels. I don't know what the deal was with all that, but there's your stripes on there. I guess that's a. Well, anyway, there they are. Anyway, this front end looks pretty straight on this thing. I don't know what the original cover. There's your dash. It does have an SS dash on here. So, I mean, that's an optional gauge package you get on a Malibu also. So, I don't know if it's real SS or not, but looks like this car, well, that's not the original color of this car. I don't know what it is. But there's your VIN number on there. But this is what they... That's what they took. Took everything out of here, and it looked like they had blocked off the heat and AC on this thing. So you'd have to get at least like to have heat in here, but they took that off. And there's your keys. So it does come with keys. And this thing looks like it might have been a silver or some color originally. I don't just look at the fenders on here, but the body on this thing does look pretty nice on here. This car is worth saving here, but like I said, the stripes are painted on there. I believe they're painted on. It's hard to say if they're painted on there now, but they look like they're painted on there. And wheels don't look up. These wheels don't look too bad. I'm not a real big fan of the larger wheels. I like the original wheels, but that's just me. Everybody to their own here. But like I say, there's a gauge. It looks like it's got an updated, maybe a digital type dash in here. I can't tell from looking at it. So they did upgrade the gauges on this thing a little bit. But there you go. There's this side. This car does look pretty nice. The color looks good. It's not an original color, but it looks good, though. It looks good on this car. Anyway, there's all your information. 71 Chevelle, there's your VIN number. Looks like this thing is in Houston, where this thing is. And so, anyway, there's all your information. If you're interested in buying this thing here, there you go. And anyway, I guess I'll let y'all go till I find something else. It's been kind of slim pickings to look for stuff, so try to find some stuff and get it to you. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.